Hi Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome, end of September 2025 energies. Let's see what messages are coming out for the end of September 2025. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, so let's see Capricorn. So your first message is the Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. Wow. Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords. King of Swords. Lol. Oh my god. Okay. Ace of Wands. What thing is this? For Wands. Oh my god, one more card for you. Empress. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this. So I'm clarifying the Queen of Swords with Axe. So we have the Axe forces working against you. Ten of Swords clarified by the sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. King of Swords clarified by the basket, recognition, reward for merit. Ace of Wands clarified by the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Five of Wands clarified by bird, perched, waiting for news, package letter, and the Empress, last but not least, is clarified by tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. I'm going to also pick an oracle card for you. I feel like you may need it. Capricorn for the end of September. And the message coming out from this is Dolphin, Atlantis. Healing wisdom is surfacing. Stop and listen, it says. Atlantis is a very nice symbolism. Let's explore that in our reading too with the dolphin. Very nice card. Okay, very good. I love it. I think I got for the first time this dolphin energy. Unfortunately, I poured some coffee on my oracle, but well, coffee and me, so it's now a part of me. Um, okay, so let's begin. Capricorn friends, end of September 2025. Uh, this energy is pointing out some endings, some clarity, some emergence of deep healing. But first, you may feel cut off. Capricorn, for the end of 2025, it starts with being cut off. Something, someone is like, can make you feel cut off, can make you feel challenged, can make you feel opposed. But this is sharpening your perception. This is sharpening your perception. And with these two court cards of the swords energy, by the way, Queen of Swords and King of Swords in the same reading can be a repetitive energy. I can also explore this for you too, because it may, yes, speak about a couple, but it can be also like a same person appearing differently too. But as a result of the Queen of Swords and the Axe, I feel like you're gonna gain some uh, clarity on your perceptions when you actually feel that cutoff and being challenged energy, because you are truly seeing now the like a very reality, very distinct part of a situation. You are learning to see clearly through the noise. And then this is giving you clarity. Why? Because later Ten of Swords and the sunrise, telling me that there is a powerful ending, which may look sharp and harsh, but actually it is immediately opening a new renewal for you. out of the collapse of being cut off, or like confronted, or like someone is very sharp about something, and it's like from that collapse it comes the fresh ideas, it comes the new opportunities. Because I think so far there was a noise around the subject, and now you are truly seeing a beginning, like among everything, I do feel. And of course, King of Swords and the basket. This is also very interesting because finally there is a recognition through wisdom and discipline, I do feel. And this can be also you stepping into your own authority after some clear answers. And let's say others respect you or reward you with something. Plus, with the King of Swords and the basket, uh, can be another aspect of the Queen of Swords. But I feel like these court cards are very like it's like confirmation. Again, you are not backing down from clarity. You are actually fully stepping into clarity. Um, for some of you, this can be more of like a couple dynamic. It can work in your life. For some of you, it can be about embodying inner discernment or your outer authority, but it's a double signature of a mental strength in the energy. So, which is actually giving you um, a very intellectual, sharp, emotionally guarded, um, like a place. Um, Queen's discernment is also very, it's very independent. Uh, Kings are more authority strategies. So, like, there is some sort of a balance of your inner clarity and like outer command. So, like a very archetypal, but definitely truth, reason, intellect, decisions are that. And how to say, it's like clarity is something non-negotiable right now in your life, I feel like. Um, the Ace of Wands, and we have also the psychic ability energy. This is an interesting combination. But I think this is more about like a creative flame, and it may be guided by intuition, asking you to trust your instincts. This is gonna take you to renewal and also give you a spirit to kind of be in a competitive environment. I feel you are gaining some access to a particular place, platform, or a group. If one person is like, or a group or something cuts you off, you involved in the other. You are like accepted in the other, and you have like the like getting ready for some kind of after waiting in suspense for communication or results. I think you are getting into some kind of uh, uh, it's not rivalry, but maybe a chaotic environment in which you will feel ready to fight for. And if it's a competition, actually it's gonna bring some growth energy, very nurturing energy in your life. Nurturing energy is definitely here, and it's like bringing abundance over time. It's not overnight, but it's over time. Um, so I feel like you are finding your like a ground to fight for something. I also feel like uh, someone or something is like noticing your talents, or like how competent you are in that thing, where others maybe refused to see or didn't accept. And with that energy, you are entering some kind of a phase where you will be once again recognized, or like finally feeling yourself in your body. Um, this is like, I have these sharp lessons, clear endings, but I have also like have this spark of something profound. Um, I need to trust my inner wisdom. I need to allow slow growth to take its course. Also, your dolphin card, which is about healing, and it has a very nice symbolism because this is something surfacing from the deep. Some healing with the, excuse me, surfacing from a deep, and it wants you to stop and listen to it. It wants you to trust the intuitive and almost like an ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge rising in you. I think this is more than problem solving. It is about your spiritual and creative rebirth, your rebirth in a set of relationship dynamics. Also, it can be because you are claiming something here. At the beginning, it may feel like collapse, but actually, it's like you are Atlantis. Atlantis has collapsed, right? So, uh, Plato says, once there was this place and people were living in like this, and it's like a rediscovery of wisdom for you, like an excavation through ancient place. You, what is actually feeling like collapsing, giving you like a very ancient wisdom, healing and renewal. And like the Empress is like the embodiment of that. So it's a very interesting dynamic, which may also take place in between you and the person. Queen of Swords mirroring the Empress. Empress has all the queens inside of her, of course. But when the Queen of Swords, with the forces working against you, like mirroring a card like Empress, which is about now the slow growth, it's like actually the endings is giving a way to something bigger. Empress is the all for queens. So I feel like a bigger version of you is coming out of this. But first you need to see some kind of a collapse there. That sharp edge of Queen of Swords, bringing maybe that painful clarity, but then later you balance it with nurturing, you balance it with creation, you balance it with abundance. So as the Empress contains all the queens, um, Empress energy do not feel limited, but in the Queen of Swords domain, you felt actually limited, defensive, and just being cut off. This is more about expanding and integrating. So what has happened has happened. Now I carry everything within me. Um, and if I hear that those harsh truths or those difficult endings, or I witness like what I worked against me, um, I now have the clarity. Um, I can see like the whole story, kind of thing. It's like making a way to something more fertile, more creative, and more whole. So slow and steady growth coming to you, it seems, but you leave behind things here, I do feel. By the way, air signs, of course, can be your F. There's a Taurus, Leo, and air sign energy in your reading. There's a valuable ancient wisdom coming. So you are rediscovering the Atlantic wisdom. It's very nice. So um, I like this reading, Capricorn. I hope you find it insightful too. I feel like this end of September will keep you back on the track of some aspect in your life. Don't worry about what are you losing here or collapsing into, because you will wake up strong and you will be ready. When you just empty your hands, like you receive something here. And for some of you, there is like a literally a outward recognition. Someone is like recognizing you with your authority, where other is like cutting off. But that's okay, because this one has like more offerings coming to you. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. If you have a personal tarot question, you can always visit me in my live streams on YouTube called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Question. We can also have a one-on-one session there. For information, check the description box below. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye, Capricorn.